London in 2018. We're not just going up just to do some generic car spotting. I'm also meeting up with a friend and his Porsche GT3, but I'll get onto the details of that a little bit later on. For now, currently just joining the M3 on our way to London. I think we're going to visit a few little dealerships on the way. So have a look at that, and then head into London, meet up with a friend, and hopefully have a really good day. Now, I've just arrived here in London and just been driving around and found this very nice 599 GTO. Not one that I've seen before actually, and one of very few that I've seen in black. I've seen one kind of in this area. I'm in, where am I? Eaton Square in London, which is yellow. This part's pretty much the same place, so I don't know if he's traded it for a black one. But yeah, really, really cool to see one of these. You don't see them, especially now with the TDF out. It's got this kind of, I don't know, is that matte grey or matte black roof. Carbon fibre along the sill. It's got the better design of GTO wheels. You can get them which have the slightly thicker spokes, but these, which are the thinner spokes, just look much, much better. Anyway, the time now is 1:30, so I'm meeting Lex and his friend with the GT3 in half an hour, and then I think we're going to go have a bit of fun, because that thing is not just a standard GT3. You probably guessed by the title, it has an iPE exhaust, which I haven't heard in person yet, but I've seen in plenty of videos that it sounds incredible. So I'm meeting him on Sloane Street in about half an hour, like I say. Then I think the plan is to find some tunnels. So as you can see, we're currently in convoy with a very nice, I think it's Crayon 918, belonging to a very well-known car collector in the UK. Well, I say in the UK, he always brings his cars to the UK, Mr. KHK. This thing looks stunning. Oh, and it's P1. Oh my God, Jesus Christ. Well, you don't see that every day. So then, we've got his P1 and his 918. Holy moly. And a GTO, 599 GTO. Oh my days, man. Oh my days. One iPE GT3 has arrived. Ugh. Words cannot describe how good this thing sounds. That was 4K RPM! we've just wrapped up an incredibly fun afternoon with that unbelievable iPE GT3.
I've just fallen in love with them.
Oh, they're so sick. It just sounds like there's no words that comprehend how good that car sounds. Anyway, it's about 4:30, 5 o'clock now in London, so it's kind of prime time, shall we say. So we have a bit of a cruise round, meet up with some friends and see what the evening holds. Second chase of the day, this time a LaFerrari Aperta. Sadly the Pagani went the other way, but oh my god, this thing has so much road presence. Oh my days. It's green, sir, you can go. Hello? Thank you. I just keep on finding really cool cars. This is the Enlargo that we briefly saw a little bit earlier, cruising up and down Sloane Street. Now it's just parked up on a side street so we can get a proper look at what this thing is like. So as you might be able to tell, behind all the greying on this footage, it's finished in kind of like a Nardo grey. Actually, before we get onto the car, let me talk about the body kit. I'm sure you're all very familiar, but this is actually a Novatec Enlargo. So it's a Ferrari F12 tuned by Novatec. I say tuned, well, it is tuned, but also just modified in general by Novatec. We've got this completely crazy body kit, which I believe costs around 110,000 to have it done. But it does look incredible. Now, there's only a handful in the world that have this kit on. There's the Enlargo itself, and then there's the Enlargo S, where they're even fewer. This is one of the Enlargos, and oh yeah, it's insane. I mean, we've got added carbon bits, we've got an even more aggressive front bumper, more carbon bits, flared arches. We'll get onto the interior in a second. Ridiculous wing, even more aggressive rear end, and an even more ridiculous exhaust system. So all in all, it's pretty ridiculous, yes. Yes, if I move inside and see, you might be able to tell from this, it is very orange. I think the theme here is Nardo grey with orange, so we've got orange brake calipers as well. But yeah, I'm not sure if you can see, we've got the surround of the steering wheel, inserts in the centre console on the dash and on the seats as well. So it's pretty crazy, to say the least. And it's also a pretty good time to round up the video, because I want to go home and go to bed because I'm really tired. So with that said, I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, then make sure you leave a like. Drop a comment down below if you want me to make even more trips to London this year. I've got tons of plans as it is, so I'm sure I can figure out a way of getting up here a little bit more. And last but not least, make sure you are subscribed for all my future adventures still to come. Like I say, I've got a hell of a lot planned this year, so make sure you do not miss out. Anyway, that's it from me. Thank you very much for watching, and I shall see you next time.